Now, how the name Alexander Webb ended up in my desk drawer, I'll never know. The name didn't mean much to me until I came across an old newspaper article showing him opening up a community center in the area. Little did I know that what he would have to say would change the course of my entire investigation. You know, I really want to thank you for your time tonight.
Oh, no problem, Detective.
I'm investigating the grave robbing of Emmanuel
Sargalogos. Grave robbing, huh? Is that what you think it is?
Well, would I have reason to believe that it's anything different?
Yes.
And what's different?
Choice.
Choice.
No one can see beyond the choice that they don't understand. If I were to tell you that those children were made from dust, could you choose to believe it?
No. I've studied forensics. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Let me tell you a story, Detective. There once was a man born blind. This man would sit on the curb every day and ask people for money and for help because he felt he couldn't do it on his own. Then one day, this man came along and asked him, did he want to see? Of course, the blind man said yes. So this man spit on a little dirt and made some mud and put it in the blind man's eyes. And he told him to go down to the pool of the scent and wash the mud from his face. And the blind man did. And he wasn't blind anymore.
That's impossible.
Then tell me this, Detective. How come I'm looking upon you today? Choice, Detective Saunders. Choice. It gives perspective to all human reality. And I'll tell you this. You're about to make a decision about evidence you don't have. And it's really about what you can see and what you can't see.
Choice. Mr. Webb, there's no scientific evidence or logical understanding which supports any third form of thought like that. I mean, how can I choose?
As a scientist, the evidence is presented to you in a way you can understand. And if it sounds logical, you can choose to believe it, right?
Right.
So tell me this. What if the correct evidence was presented to you and you choose to reject it? Then what?
Then I choose to ignore the evidence.
Right. So again, it all boils down to choice. And that choice is to believe the evidence even if it defies human logic. You've discovered some information or a clue that doesn't make any sense, haven't you?
Yeah. I got a letter from an informant. Letter was blank, and I got an email with some molecular formula to some invisible ink. Then when I finally did get a hold of what the letter said, now nobody seems to know what it means.
Do you have that letter with you?
I got it right here.
Oh. Wow. Greek.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, this is Greek.
You know Greek?
No, but I know someone who does.
Oh, where are they? I'd like to talk to them.
I'll get it translated for you and have it dropped off at your office later.
Okay.
Some advice, Detective. To choose means to make a decision. And for you, that means to give of yourself, which has been made evident. But to not make a choice means you're already chosen. And to make that choice, you're going to have the evidence that's already at your grasp and use a little faith.
I'll be expecting that translation, Mr. Webb.
Good day, Detective.
So I see you found the breadcrumbs I left behind.
What? Who are you?
You've been searching for the truth.
What is truth?
I tell you this, if you keep searching for the truth, you will find the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
What truth are you talking about?
But of course, who stole the body from the grave, right?
How did you know about that? Who are you?
Many call me Salvador, but you can call me friend.
Okay, friend. How did you know about the body?
The answer is in this room.
Where?
Find the book that contains 66. 39 old, 27 new. The answer you seek will be found in the latter of the first 4 new.
Hey, I know the truth. What are you talking about? You, what do you mean truth? Tell me about truth. I decided to go back to the laboratory for some further investigation. That freak in the library had me wondering, why had things become so biblical? Our word analysis unit had led me straight to a place I had not suspected, the Bible, the book of Matthew, chapter 28. Meanwhile, the guards are scattered, but a few of them went into the city and told the high priest everything that had happened. So they call a meeting of the religious leaders and come up with a plan. They took a large sum of money and gave it to the soldiers. They bribed them, And his disciples are at Nye, and they stole the body while they were sleeping. Wait a minute, body? They assured them, if the governor hears about you sleeping on duty, we'll make sure you don't get blamed. The soldiers took the bribe and did as they were told, so they were in on it. That story was cooked up by the Jewish council and is still going on to this very day. Well, hold on a minute. Wait a minute, where's my notes? I started digging around and found out that there was some comparison in the notes that I have taken in interviews, and it was all coming together. This Greek translation, the voices told in the Bible. This is odd to me. What's going on here?
Saunders,